Hi, today we want to discuss about undefined limit. We want to look at the limit of this function, 1 over x minus 3. First, we have to look at the left hand limit and also the right hand limit. So, the limit of 1 all over x minus 3 as x approaches 3 uh, from the left. So, this is from the left hand side as x approaches 3. We can see on this graph if it approaches 3 this way. Now we can see that the limit is going downward, approaching a particular uh, approaching a value which we don't know. So the limit, we can say that the limit is tending to negative infinity, because this part of the graph, this is y, negative y. So all values here is the negative values. So it's approaching negative infinity. Now let's consider um, the right hand side. So we also say the limit of 1 all over x minus 3 as x approaches 3 from the right hand side. So we use a plus sign to indicate the right hand side. So as it approaches 3 from this side, we can see that the graph is going upward to a value. The value we don't know. So this will be a positive side of y. So it is approaching. We say it is approaching positive infinity. So therefore, we can conclude for the limit as x approaches 3 to be undefined. Because one part goes to upwards and the other part goes downwards. So we don't have a particular value for it. Or we say, or we say it does not exist. On this graph, we want to look at the limit of 1 all over x minus 3 all squared as x tends to 3. First, let's look at the left hand side of the limit. So the limit of 1 all over x minus 3 all squared as x tends to 3 from the left hand side. On the graph, we can see here from the left hand side as it tends to 3, it is going upward towards the positive side of y. So this is tending to positive infinity. Now for the right hand limit, so we are checking the limit of 1 all over x minus 3 all squared as x approaches 3 from the right hand. So we have the positive to represent the right hand. From the graph, we can also see that as it approaches 3 from the right hand side, we can see that the graph is also uh, moving towards a positive infinity. Now, in our conclusion, we can see that this graph is unbounded. So we conclude that the limit of 1 over x minus 3 all squared as x tends to 3, that it does not exist. It does not exist because it is unbounded. See, this part is the graph is unbounded. But in some textbook, they usually write that the limit of 1 over x minus 3 all squared as x tends to 3, that it is positive infinity. But as I've said, because it is unbounded at this part, unbounded there, unbounded, that the graph continues to infinity, so we say it does not exist.